The Wolf and the Seven Young Goats. Once upon a time, a mother goat lived in a cozy little cottage with her 7 young kids. She loved them dearly and cared for them with all her heart. One day, she had to go into the forest to gather food. Before she left, she gathered her little ones and said, "Dear children, I must go out for a while, but be careful. The big bad wolf is about. If he gets in, he will gobble you up." The kids shivered. "How will we know it's the wolf?" they asked. "The wolf has a deep, rough voice and black paws," she warned. "So do not open the door unless you hear my voice and see my white hoof." They promised to be careful. The mother goat kissed each one before heading off into the woods. No sooner had she gone than someone knocked at the door. Knock, knock, knock. "Open up, my dear children, your mother is back and I've brought treats for everyone," came a deep voice. But the kids knew better. "That's not our mother," said the smallest. "Her voice is sweet and gentle. Yours is rough and scary. You're the wolf." And they did not open the door. The wolf growled and stormed away. He went to a baker and demanded some flour to make his voice soft. Then he visited the miller and dipped his paws in white flour so they would look like the mother goats. Back at the cottage, he knocked again. Knock, knock, knock. "Open up, my dear children. Your mother is back. Look, I have my white wolf." This time his voice was softer and his paw looked like white through the crack. The kids were not quite sure, but at last they believed him and opened the door, and in burst the wolf. The little goats screamed and scattered. One hid under the bed, another behind the curtains, one in the oven, and another in the cupboard. But one by one, the wolf found them all and swallowed them whole, except the youngest, who had hidden inside the grandfather's cloak. The wolf did not see him and lumbered off, full and smug. Later, Mother Goat turned. She called for her children, but the cottage was in shambles. Chairs overturned, dishes broken, and no little voice replied until the clock door creaked open. "Mama," cried the youngest, "the wolf was here. He tricked us, and he swallowed everyone." Mother Goat's eyes filled with tears, but then she noticed something. The wolf was snoring loudly in the meadow nearby. His belly was round and wiggling. She took a pair of scissors and crept up quietly. Snip, 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 she carefully cut open the wolf's belly, and out popped the 6 little goats, alive and unharmed. Then they filled the wolf's belly with heavy stones. The mother goat sewed it back. When the wolf woke up, he felt strange and very thirsty. He stumbled to a well for a drink, but the stones were so heavy that he toppled in and sank, never to trouble anyone again. From then on, the 7 young goats lived happily with their mother, always a little wiser and never opening the door to strangers again.